All right, guys, so it is absolutely ridiculous for it to snow this much in South Carolina, and we are not set up for it. But I was complaining to Jonas and everybody. I was like, this is just awful. This is the worst thing ever. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. And I was like, holy cow, we are keeping so many animals outside, and these are tropical animals from Central and South America, and we're keeping them outside in freezing cold weather. Tonight it's going down to 16. And we've literally got the technology and the infrastructure set up to be able to do that. So we don't have to grab these animals and take them inside the house. We've learned so much over the past few years that has allowed us to maximize animal care and welfare and minimize workload on ourselves. So last night we took the water hose. Past couple nights we've been taking our water hose. It's I think it's like a 600-foot long water hose. We take it inside the house and actually stick it in the garage so it never freezes. And then we are able to hook it up to the water faucet outside and take 70-degree water out of the well to all of the animals, which is absolutely remarkable. Like, it's awesome and life-saving. What I'm doing right now is just busting up everybody's ice that froze, or water that froze overnight last night, and refilling it with warm water. And then we'll probably dump a bucket of like 140-degree water. We also have a way to hook it up to the hot water heater. So we'll hook it up to that and pump out 140-degree water tonight so that it doesn't freeze much. It might get a little ice cap on it, but that's it. And then we also have so many heated houses set up for so many animals. It's just absolutely wonderful. So we just wanted to kind of show you guys what we do in the wintertime and how we do it and how the animals take it, how they like the wintertime and how it impacts them. The fact that I'm able to hose out their cage, even though it's below freezing outside, is insane. Like, I don't want to be doing it, but their cages are all going to get cleaned and they're all going to be happy. And I'll show you guys first up here. So this house right here, you can see there's snow on the ground in front of it. And this is where the raccoon and coati can go inside at nighttime, and that's where they sleep all night. It's got a camera inside and a heater inside. It's called a Acoma hound heater. Absolutely phenomenal device. It's a heater encased in a steel case, and it just blows hot air all night long. So it stays around 70 to 80 degrees inside that house, which means those girls are nice and toasty. On the camera, I can watch them on my phone from Wi-Fi, and they're just laying on their back, basking in the heat and the warmth. Absolutely phenomenal. But I can hose all this out now. They've got their 70-degree water trough, and then their 70-degree trough to use the bathroom in, which is where they go. And then they've got their 80-degree house that they can go in. And they've got a couple of other houses in case that gets too hot for them. And then they're good to go. And so I've got to lock the girls up inside this little lock box right here whenever I'm in here with the water hose, because they will bite holes all in this water hose, which is why it's all taped up. So I lock them up in there, and then I hide their food in different spots around the cage so they have to look for it. And I get the water hose out, and then I can release them. And nothing happens at the farm unless there's, of course, baby goats screaming and needing to be bottle fed. So we're going to go ahead and stop the day, stop the morning chores to go ahead and give them their second bottle of the day. Come on, little girl. This girl never wants to eat on the rack. She always wants to be held, so we're trying to teach her the rack. This one too. Something about female Nigerian dwarf goats. I think it's just Nigerian dwarf goats. They also got their CDT shots this morning, so they're a little mad at me for that. Now everybody wants me to hold their bottle for them. Come on. Is it cold outside of your stall? You want your heat light, girl? Still some more? These babies are getting fed 3 times a day now. They're about 6 weeks old. And the male is always the best to eat. Like male goats, just they're born with nothing but appetite to eat. All they want to do is eat. All right, you feed your sisters. These girls, they start off, we hold them when we feed them, so they always want to be held to eat. And we try to break them of that habit and get them to eat off the bottle rack, but it's a hard habit to break them of. What's up, little girl? This is the first goat born this year. And she really wants to stay here, don't you, girl? You want to stay here forever and ever? We had 100,000 people ask us about these 2 girls, and I'm just like, yep, they're available eventually. Is that enough? You want some more? And this little girl needs some. Come on, sugar butt. Get you a fresh full bottle. The only way to feed baby goats is using a Pritchard nipple. It is the absolute best method. And there's off-brand ones that you can get like at Tractor Supply and on Amazon and stuff. But I personally prefer the actual name brand Pritchard nipples. We get them from Valley Vet or Caprine Supply. And they're drinking 100% red top cow's milk, just like you would buy at the store. After they're about 4 or 5 weeks old, we switch them over to this. Sometimes earlier, sometimes later. Just depends on how much milk we have, really. All right, guys. So we're gonna go ahead and get these babies back in the stall. This is not always easy. Sometimes we can sweep the walls, and for some reason, y'all gonna go back in? For some reason, when you sweep, they run back in there. Y'all gonna sweep? Is it gonna work? All right, and they're back in there. We're still missing one. We still gotta get one. What's up, buddy? What's up, Bubble Butt? This is the prettiest little boy. He's going to a friend of ours. What's up, buddy? He's so pretty. Such a pretty boy. I know. And you. This little guy is available. He's a ADGA registered Nigerian dwarf buck. So he is looking for a future herd. And then of course, so we got to stop to feed baby goats, but we also have to feed all the exotic animals.
Apologies for interrupting your cute animal content, but I hope you'll forgive me once you hear that you can actually meet and stay with the very same cute animals that you're watching right now. That's right, you can stay at our Airbnb on the farm and animal sanctuary. Not only will you be provided with luxury amenities like a hot tub, fancy schmancy coffee, a bidet if you're feeling brave, and remote control everything, but you'll also get to hang out with the 150 plus animals that call Goat Daddy's home, including Abu the camel, Norris the cow, Piper the Quadamundi, the crazy macaws, obviously the goats, and every single animal in between. Check the description to book your stay today. Now back to the video.
This right here is just treats for the macaws. They have a staple diet, like a pellet that they eat 24/7. But then once a day, they get a big bowl of like nuts and fruits mixed all together. And we'll just distribute it out amongst their 6 food bowls so that each bird has their own food station. And it just helps eliminate fighting. But these guys get to sit in the warm aviary and not have to deal with all the snow. So I got to make sure everybody is up off the ground because they like to try and attack my feet. But I got the big boots on today, so I should be fine. And I already came in earlier and cleaned the bowls out and filled them up with pellets and changed their water. So this area down here is Miko and Rika's area. They love this area. They protect this area with their life. This is their nesting area. So I'm very quick when I come down here if they're on the ground. Because they just want to kill me all the time, don't they? Don't they want to kill me? Yes, they do. We'll come over here to get her food. Look at those two. They're feeding each other. Pretty bird. Hi. So I'll wait for Joplin to come over here. Come on, pretty girl. Joplin and Celeste will come eat at this food bowl. What's up, Mama? How are you? You're a pretty birdie. I love you. All right. I got to come down here before Fuego starts coming. Otherwise, he'll go down to that end. So I got to get down here to his food station. And then we have these extra 2 over here just to make sure that nobody fights over anything. That way there's plenty of area for them to get somewhere and eat safely. And Yui, Nui, and Louie, our 3 call ducks, they're definitely a little upset at me because normally I bring their food down and I completely forgot. So I've got to run back up and get their food. They get romaine lettuce every day, and then they also have a pelleted diet that they eat 24/7, but they're looking for their romaine. What's up, little babies? These guys are the smallest species of duck in the world. I absolutely love them. And you can see Fuego is actually coming over here. He doesn't like me. This area is his area, so he's hissing at me and telling me to go away. And then if you look down at the ground, our male red golden pheasant is actually flirting for his girl and also catching some of the stuff that is dropped from the macaws. All right, so the best thing, like I said, this water hose. Having this water hose that goes all over the farm is amazing. This is Abu and Norris's pen, and their water, they break their water normally, and they get down in there and drink it even if it's icy. But you can see in just a short period of time, it starts to freeze back over like this. And I don't want them to be forced to drink like that constantly. So I'm gonna go ahead and dump all this out, and we'll fill it up with the water from the house. Oh, I'm not a fan of snow, the ice, or anything under like 70 degrees. It's absolutely horrid. I like to get all this ice off also. Get it out just so it's not cooling down the water temperature of the new water that I'm going to put in there. Jonas keeps asking me, hey, do you want me to do the waters and you can go do something else? No, I don't. When I do the waters, I get to just sit here and do nothing for like 30 minutes because these things take forever to heat up, to fill up. So I don't want to trade jobs. He thinks he's trying to be nice to me. No, I got it, bro. Yeah, I'll do the hard work. I'll do the cold stuff. No, you're good. Abu, if you don't leave me alone. All right, guys, and then I have this super sonic pump on our well, so I can just snap my fingers, and all of a sudden it pushes an extremely large amount of water through the water hose and instantly fills up the water trough. So I'm gonna show you guys how it works. Give me just 1 second here. 1, 2, And there we go. It is full. If you guys would like to subscribe to our Patreon, I'll show you guys how to do that trick. We'll be installing those pumps on everybody's well in no time. You're welcome. All right, guys, so the moral of the story is if you have livestock outside and it's gonna freeze overnight, take your water hose inside because it is a pain in the butt to try and defrost a hose. We defrosted this thing, we soaked it in a bucket of warm water, and ever since then we've been taking it inside at nighttime. But hope you guys enjoyed it. Definitely a snow day at the farm today. All the animals survived. The day's not over with, so hopefully we will. But thank you guys. Be sure to hit like, subscribe, all that stuff. See us on Patreon. We appreciate you guys. And yeah, hopefully see you in warmer days.